did, and then they smashed window with her and my muckles in the car. They were terrified, traumatised, and after they smashed the window, they reached in the car and they pepper sprayed her and my muckles. My youngest muckle, 11 years old at that time, was in the front seat. My oldest muckle was in the back seat.
And then my 2 boys.
So Chloe was assaulted by police here in the station. We have some paperwork that we'd like to hand to you. So these are trespass notices. Okay, so there's one there for Inspector Angela Hallett. There's one there for Constable David Power. We've got Constable Jason Spence. He's actually our neighbour. He lives 2 houses away from us and he assaulted my daughter and my grandson. I think it was an act of intimidation. It didn't work. Sorry, and there's no one there for Constable Cameron Bell. He was egging on Spence that night. He just thought that they might want to come and join us and stand with us, the public.
Probably not.
You know, be part of making building safer communities. You know, it would be nice to see that, but you don't think that they'll come?
Oh, I mean, I can ask the senior sergeant.
For them to remind them. And I feel that's what they need, to be reminded of what their job is, and especially what their job is not.
Presence to be present outside the Hastings courthouse and the Hastings police station. You further down and you'll see the message that we've got to deliver to the police. Right, we're going to call everyone together for karakia.
English.
Okay.
We are gathered here as we all know what the kaupapa is, and that's the statement that's telling our whānau across the road. A very clear statement, I believe it is, and that's without words, because it's written, and I love that, absolutely love it. So this is about all our whānau and people around the world. So Atamarie, sorry, mihi ki a koutou. No mai hara mai e tēnei, e te tangata, that's the people. E tēnei ata. So just this little kupu here is about kua ripa, kia tipu rā. It's a waiata, but I'm not going to do the waiata. It's what's in this kupu that will show that we're here for our babies and for the old, which is the world, which we are here about, all our children, not just black, white, red, yellow.
We're in Hastings Playground.
Kia tipu rā, hei oranga, mo te motu, it's around the world, ma te matua e te rangi, hei arahi, te whānau, e te manaakitanga o te tangata. Te mea nui o te ao, te tangata, that's just the mihi koe our thing. So our karakia, very sweet. Would you like to do our karakia matua?
Se rangai Mārie, ki runga, ki tēnā o tātou, kia mahia te hua, mā kihi, kia toi te kupu, toi te mana, toi te aroha, toi te reo Māori, tūturu whakamaua, kia tīnā.
Tīnā.
Huie,
Taiki. This is all hard work here, all frequency, and what we need to do is we need to face the police station. We need to put that frequency towards them. This way. Okay? We need to remind them that our taonga, our precious children are taonga, and are to be treasured and respected. And we are here to say that we do not consent to violence against our children. It says in New Zealand Police, we do not consent to you assaulting our children. Building safer communities. Kia ora whānau. Kia ora. So this is our brother Sam. Kia ora Sam, thank you for coming today. This is my youngest daughter Jessie. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey. How are you feeling, Jess?
Good. Heart's pumping,
Yeah.
but I feel good.
You feel good?
Trying to be
Thank you, Jessie. Kia ora, Chloe. Kia ora, Peter. Kia ora.
Speak French, please.
Very, very mischief. He's very mischief. Introduce everyone to Chloe. So this is my oldest daughter, Chloe. She's all of 5'4". She's like 50 kgs. She's very gentle, treads gently on this earth, and she was in a vehicle and she was assaulted by the New Zealand police on the 28th of August. It was terrifying. I was on the phone and heard it all. And I turned up to what looked like a crime scene. She had her windows smashed after there was a police enforcer there that was punching the windows. She had a gap open on the window. She told him that she didn't feel safe. She asked him for a Māori officer. They laughed and said, "How do you know that we're not Māori?" That's what they did. And then they smashed window with her and my muckles in the car. They were terrified, traumatised. And after they smashed the window, they reached in the car and they pepper sprayed her and my muckles. My youngest muckle, 11 years old at that time, was in the front seat. My oldest muckle was in the back seat. Oh, thank you. Thanks for your support. And no, they should not be assaulting our children. No. Here's our Auntie Bo. Kia ora, Auntie Bo. And kia ora, Auntie Bev. Our beautiful Auntie Bo and Bev. Now, Auntie Bo we met when we were running the clean-up crew. So we had the River Assault clean-up crew. Auntie Bo was one of our aunties from the Omahu Māori Committee. And our crew went over and they did a lot of work over in Omahu, dug out homes, crawled under their houses, cleared out the silt. My children that were assaulted as well, and my muckles. Julie, and here's Amanda. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sisters. Hey, how you doing? Mwah. Here's our beautiful sisters. Here's our Shona Grace and our Jill. Now, yes, save our children.
When they don't get yeah, I'm a big thing on the fairness of it all. And when the police are not accountable, they keep doing it again. They'll do it again and again because there's no accountability. And I wish there was some sort of accountability. We have no voice because we can't go up against them. You can have all the codes of conduct you like, if they're not action, then waste of time.
Hey, Sister Kaya, Brother Rook. Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Here's our Malcolm and Brother Jake. Brother Malcolm, thank you for coming today.
Thank you, Kim, for doing this, organising it, for this massive stance, you know, especially for what it represents and what it means.
Yes.
For them, and it's a good message for them to remember, out to them to remind them. And I feel that's what they need, to be reminded of what their job is, and especially what their job is not. When you see it happen to our babies, you know, that's even more aggravating, you know.
New Zealand Police did turn up at the property where I'm residing, at my daughter's house, and I'll just wait for that noise to go. So this officer had told me that he was asked to come down and talk to me, that they had heard a rumour that I was planning something for today, and that yes, I have my freedom and rights to, you know, do whatever we do, and you know, it was nice to be reminded of that, even though we are aware of that. The Constable Spence that was punching the window and smashed the window, and then my children were pepper sprayed, like him and another constable. After they threw her up against the car and handcuffed her, they were trying to trip her up on the way to an unmarked police car where they put her and separated her from her children that were traumatised.
Wow.
Well, there's a massive conflict of interest here because he's our neighbour. He lives 2 houses away.
Oh, hell.
He used to walk past his property to go to school. They walk the other way now, or otherwise we take them to school. Want to say? Okay. We just don't consent. I'm going to go inside and I'm going to ask the commander if he'd like to come out and stand with us and join us. Yes, and I also have some paperwork to hand in too.
standing up. Alright. Casual jaywalker. Now if someone does anything, I've got my type in with umbrella.
Oh, right.
Oh, you didn't really put that on that recording. Yeah. Deep breaths.
How are you doing today? I'm yourself? I'm just going to, it's the commander. Okay. If he's not, maybe next week.
What's it in relation to? I'm going to go to the senior sergeant.
Oh, I just thought that they might want to come and join us and stand with us, the public.
Probably not.
You know, be part of making building safer communities. You know, it would be nice to see that, but
Yeah.
you don't think that they will come?
Oh, I mean, I can ask the senior sergeant, but it's completely at their...
I'm just
Yeah, I
thinking
mean,
for
it
these
would be really
lovely
great to
ladies,
see
thank
that
you.
they would, you know, support this kaupapa.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, whilst we're here, this is my oldest daughter, Chloe. So Chloe was assaulted by police here in the station. We have some paperwork that we'd like to hand to you. Okay. All right. Okay, so just see, would you like to come on from this? Okay, so these are trespass notices. Okay, so there's one there for Inspector Angela Hallett. There's one there for Constable David Power. We've never actually met Constable David Power, but he's now coming for my daughter's job. He's opposing her manager's certificate. She has no conviction, so we find it very bizarre and weird that he's doing that. We've got Constable Jason Spence. He's actually our neighbour. He lives 2 houses away from us and he assaulted my daughter and my grandsons. Yep, whilst they're in a vehicle, smashing window, punching the windows, pepper spraying, all that stuff. I actually found him on our yard on the 17th of April, standing at the end of the driveway across the road.
Okay.
I think it was an act of intimidation, it didn't work. And there's no one there for Constable Cameron Bell. He was egging on Spence that night. He actually laughed, my daughter asked for a Māori officer, and he laughed at her and said, how do you know we're not Māori?
Okay.
Very upsetting. And we've also got Constable Mark Catley as well.
Okay.
So if we could leave those there with you, that would be much appreciated.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
Okay, and here's us working together, eh? Building safer communities. Thank you.
Thank you.
What? Did they record it?
Yes.
No, them, the police.
Conduct, that's another thing. So I've been reading through the Code of Conduct, but we'll do some more puttings around the Code of Conduct another day, okay?
Yep.
That's a very good document, that document. It's a living document.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, aunties.
A corporation, and as such they have no right to, same as the government, they're both corporations, they have no right to make laws or enforce them. However, they are there and they have the power, so we can't ignore them.
Yeah.
So, but what we do like is that their principles are based on is serving and protecting the public.
The trespass forms, so it's in their hands now.
You can have all the codes of conduct you like. If they're not action, then waste of time.
Maybe you'll fire.
Thank you, Brother Jake.
I mean, it's a good message for them to remember.
Oh, we thought you were going to come and stand with us.
Or talk to us?
No.
No. Penny for standing up.